Hey guys, welcome to another theory of computation tutorial. Today we'll be looking at another example of NFA to DFA conversion. So let's get started. So this is the question. Convert the NFA over the language 0,1 which accepts all strings with second last digit is 0 to its equivalent DFA. Alright, so let's construct this NFA first. So let's say our starting state is A. Over here, if we get input 0 or 0 as the second last digit, then we go to state B. Okay. If we get input 0 or 1, we are okay with that since it's the last digit, and then we come to the final state C. Okay, so as you can see over here, anything before A, that is 0 or 1, is fine. Second last digit has to be 0 and last digit can be again 0 or 1, it doesn't matter. Okay, so this is our NFA. Now let's draw the transition table for this NFA. Okay, so let's say we are in starting state A, you get input 0, we are going to which states? For input 0, we are going to state A and state B. So A comma B. And for input 1, we are staying in state A itself. Okay. What about state B? So if you are in state B and you get input 0 or 1, you are going to state C. Okay. You are going to state C. And state C, since it's the last state, we have not mentioned anything over here. So it is null. Okay. Alright. Now let's construct the DFA for this. So first thing is we create a transition table for this DFA. Okay. So let's say our starting state is A. Okay. Starting state is A. And you get input 0 where we are going A comma B, right? So because we can't have two states in DFA, we have to combine these two to form a new state called AB. Okay. What about input 1? You get input 1 in state A, you are still staying in state A itself. Alright. So now we have seen what happens for state A, and from here we can reach state AB. Okay. So state AB, what happens in state AB? If you get input 0 in state AB, you have to perform union operation on all these three states, that is A, B and C, and you form a new state called ABC. Okay. What about over here? So when you get input 1, you have to perform union operation of A and C. So you get a new state called AC. Okay. So we have seen for A, we have seen for AB. Now let's look at the new state ABC. Okay. So what happens in state ABC? So let's say you are in state ABC and you get input 0. So you have to perform union operation of all these three, that is for A, B and C, and you get a new state or the same state, that is ABC. So you get input 0, you are staying in state ABC, and you get input 1, you have to perform union operation of all this and you get state AC. Okay, so you are in state AC. Okay, now you have seen for state A, state AB, state ABC. Now we have to see for state AC. Okay, so state AC over here. So what happens in state AC? So let's say you get input 0, then you have to perform union operation of state AB, over here, this two and this one, and we get a state called AB. Okay, so we get state AB, and when you insert 1 in state AC, then you go to state A only. Okay, because when you perform union operation of A and the null state, you're going to stay in state A only. Okay, alright, so this is the transition for our DFA table. Now what we'll do is we'll draw the DFA. So let's use green color. Alright, so this is our DFA transition table. This is our starting state, correct? Okay, so this is DFA transition table. Alright, now let's construct the equivalent DFA for this. So what is the starting state? Starting state is A. Okay, when you get input 0, where we are going to state AB. Input 0, we are going to state A, B. Okay, and you get input 1, you are staying in state A itself. Alright, now what happens in state AB? When you get input 0, you are going to state ABC. Input 0, you are going to state A, B, C. Since this is a final state, you have to put double circles over here. Why? Because all the states that have C in them, because C is the final state over here, they are going to be our final states, correct? Now in state AB, if you get 1, you are going to state AC. State AC. Double circle because state AC is also final state. So when you get input 1 in state AB, you are going to state AC. Now what happens in state ABC? So in state ABC, if you get 0, you are staying in state ABC itself. Okay, so for input 0, you are staying in state ABC. You get input 1, you are going to state AC. So you get input 1, you are going to state AC. Yes. And in state AC, what happens? So you get input 0, you are going to state AB. Input 0. Okay. So when you get input 0, you are going to state AB, and you get input 1, you are going to state A. you get input 1, you're going to state A. Okay, so this is our constructed DFA, equivalent DFA for this NFA. Now let's try if the strings work out. So which strings are going to be accepted in this DFA or NFA? So let's say strings which have second last digit as 0. So 1, 0, 1, or 0, 0, 1, or 0, 0, 0. Let's try out this string. So let's say you are in state A, you get input 1, you are in state A, then you get 0, you will go to state B, and over here you get input 1, you are going to go to state C. Is it a final state? Yes. So this string is accepted in the NFA. What about the DFA? You are in starting state A, you get input 1, you are going to state in state A itself, then you get input 0, you are going to go to state AB. Over here you get input 1, you are going to go to state AC. Is it a final state? So in DFA also this string is accepted. Alright, now let's look for this string 0, 0, 1. So let's say you're in state A. For this NFA will test. Okay, so let's say you're in state A, you get input 0. Okay, so you can either be in state A itself or you can be in state B, correct? And in state A, if you get another input 0, you can again be in state A itself or state B, correct? A and B. Okay, so 0 is taken care, next 0 is also taken care. And in state B, if you get 0, you are going to go to state C, correct? Alright, now what happens over here? So you get input 1, what happens then? So if you are in state A, you get input 1, you are going to stay in state A, and you in state B you get input 1, you are going to go to state C, and in state C you get input 1, you are going to go to null state because nothing is there, correct? So out of these three states, that is A, C and null, is there any final state? Yes, C is a final state. So hence this string is also accepted in the NFA. What about the DFA? So let's say you are in state A, you get input 0, you go to state AB, correct? From here you get input 0, you go to state ABC, correct? And you get input 1, you are going to go to state AC. Is AC a final state? Yes. So this string is also accepted by the DFA. Okay, now what happens for the string 0, 0, 0? So let's say you're in state A, correct? Okay, you are in state A, you get input 0, you can either be in A or B, A or B, correct? Again you get input 0, you can be either A or B, you can be in either A or B. And over here in B you get input 0, you are going to go to state C. Again you get 0, where you are going in state over here, you are going to go to either A or B, A or B for 0. And in state B you get 0, you are going to go to state C. Okay, and in state C what happens if you get input 0? You are going to null state. Now out of this A, B, C, is there any final state? Yes, this is a final state. So this string is accepted by the NFA. What about DFA? So let's say you're in state A, starting state A, you get input 0, you go to AB. Over here you get input 0, you go to ABC. Again you get input 0, you are in state ABC itself. So is it a final state? Yes, ABC is also final state. So hence this string is accepted by the DFA also. So this is how we convert the NFA to DFA. I hope you got this concept. If you have any queries, feel free to ask me in the comment section below. Thank you very much.